First and foremost, I'm happy to be here. It's always an honor to come to a historical club like this, playing for the greatest coach of all time in Europe. And so, do I feel one of the leaders on the team? Yes, I do. That's just who I am as a person. We have some guys who haven't played in EuroLeague before, who only has NBA experience, for example, and I try to do my best to, let them know how the game is played over here and what they need to be extra careful for or stuff like that. But anything else, I'm just happy to be here. I mean, it was a fun summer. It happened really fast. I was extremely happy to finally have an understanding between myself and Partizan, and we were able to finally meet common ground, and we made it happen. It was the first time 3 years ago. I mean, of course, obviously, like I said, it's a historical club. They have the coach, so of course you follow the team, and also they made a lot of noise, especially 2 seasons ago, and so it's a club to follow. It's a club that has the biggest fan base in Europe, so especially whenever Partizan plays, especially at home, you want to lock in for those games because it's always nice to see. Now I've had the pleasure of experiencing them as an opponent, so I know what it really is to play here. So yeah, I mean, I've been following the team. I think it's 2 different worlds. The game is played differently, the rules are different. The magnitude of what they have in the NBA as far as staff and just workers, so to say, there's a lot more of that over there, but I like it's just 2 different styles of play, and in Europe it's more physical, I think. In the NBA it's faster. In Europe it's more tactical, so it's different in a lot of ways. Definitely did. As you say, I'm from a very small country, there's even smaller basketball country where basketball is on the rise, and something I try to endorse a lot. When nobody's looking at you, you have to make sure you work extra hard and find a way to be extra motivated in order to get into the quote-unquote spotlight. So you are able to have those certain opportunities to showcase yourself. And that's my mindset. I always try to work hard. I always try to find ways to improve in my game and, try to be the best version of myself. Definitely. I mean, I personally think I've always excelled at playing for Balkan coaches. Dimitris Studis was the coach that gave me my first shot in EuroLeague, and I will be forever thankful to him. Ironically, now I play for the coach that was working with him and mentored him, and so I can see some similarities in their games, and that's why I was already prepared coming here in terms of my approach to how Coach Obradovic would be, because I've heard stories about how he operates, how he works and stuff like that, but I'm used to it. I just wanted to have an open mind coming here, and my experiences with Balkan coaches is that sometimes they demand a lot, but in a way that's how they get the best out of you. And like I said, I had a great experience with that, so it's nothing new. I mean, I don't know if they should expect it, but they know what I'm capable of doing. They saw it firsthand, and so one thing I will say though is I'm extremely happy and appreciative of all the support I've gotten since I came here and became a Partizan player. I'm super excited to start the season, and we have the official game very soon, so can't wait to get started, get out there, and I'm very, very much looking forward to playing the first home game against Bayern Munich. My oldest brother, he was playing basketball back then, and I started when I was 5. He asked me to come to a practice with him. I went there, I picked up the ball, I thought it was fun, and then I came to the next practice, and eventually I fell in love with the game. So he's the reason why I play basketball today. I think we fit great. I think we have great chemistry, and we get along really, really well on and off the court. I think we have a different set of talents, each and every one of us, which makes us even more dangerous because, as you say, everybody has the talent, and so when you have a group that has so many different talents, it can be very, very hard to guard. And I like our backcourt, I like our chances, and it's going to be really, really fun to play alongside of them. I did. When I signed, he was still, I think, under contract with Bologna. I didn't know that he was going to leave. But when he did make the move and sign with Zvezda, I reached out to him and said I was happy on his behalf because he didn't play a lot last year, and so I know that he went back to his home. I'll get the chance to see him and talk to him, and we'll go have a coffee together. I like Dobrić a lot, a great guy. I would say my confidence. My mindset is very relaxed. I put the work in a lot behind closed doors where nobody sees, so I firsthand see the results and see the amount of shots and time I put into it. So whenever game time comes and I'm in those specific sequences, it's nothing that I haven't done before. And so I just think it's my mindset that, I believe so much in myself and I know I can knock it down. And I've just had a lot of luck of making the shots.